Most of us really find it difficult to focus on important things in our life. And because of this very reason, we reach nowhere in our life. We all have seen people around us who are just talking about great ideas, who are so super talented, but these people fail to execute any of their ideas. Why? Because they lack focus. So without focus, all your talent, all your ideas will simply go down the drain. Focus has become one of the most valuable quality in modern times. So I'm going to talk about what focus is and how you can build more focus and concentration in your own life. Focus essentially means that you can direct your attention towards anything that you want to at your own will. Even if there are enormous amount of distractions in your environment, if you can focus on the thing that is important for you, then you are really concentrated in your approach and you will reap the rewards of this focus. So I will talk about 4 essential factors that in my understanding are the pillars on which this capacity to focus rests upon. All 4 of them are really important, and without any one of them, you will find it really difficult to focus. So let's get into it. The first is prioritizing your life. Confucius has said that a man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither. This is our situation. We are chasing too many rabbits. Most of us really want a little bit of everything in life. We want to spend money, at the same time we want to save money. We want to get good in our profession, at the same time we want to waste time on social media, on Netflix. So getting all the things in your life is not a possibility. You will have to prioritize your life. I want you to identify top 2-3 goals in your life, things that you want to focus on, and make sure that you focus on all the timelines. Decide that these are the top 2-3 things that I want to do this week. These are the top 2-3 things that I want to focus on this month, this year. This way you will have a certain clarity in your head. And with that clarity, you will find that all the things that were non-essential, all the things that were unnecessarily occupying your time, automatically fade away from your life. So having a certain clarity in your life is really important, and it is the first step. Now coming to the second step, it's training your mind. We have to understand that the default mode of our mind is to be lost in thoughts. In fact, we spend a huge amount of our mental energy in just daydreaming. That's the reason why you cannot focus on anything in your life. The moment you try to read a book, your mind wanders. It thinks about something of the past or of the future. So with this default mode of mind, you cannot be really focused in your life. You will have to train your mind. And in recent times, it has been found that your focus is just like a muscle. Just like you can go into the gym and do the resistance training, and through that you can make your muscles stronger, in the same way, through right mental exercises, through right training, you can also train your focus. So I will give you a very simple practice that you can do whenever you have time. The idea here is to just focus on your incoming breath and outgoing breath. Focus all your attention on this thing. This sounds very simple. The moment you're going to do it, you will find that your mind starts thinking about something of the past or of the future, about other people, about yourself. So that's the nature of the mind. But the moment you notice that the mind has wandered, again bring back your attention to the breath. This is the idea. Again and again mind will wander, and again you will have to bring your attention to the incoming and outgoing breath. This way you are going to tame your mind. Buddhist people say that our mind is just like a wild elephant. And in ancient times, in order to tame the wild elephant, people used to tie it down to a strong pole using a strong rope. Initially, the elephant used to scream, it used to trample and pull the rope, but eventually the elephant understood that it cannot get away from the pole, and it settled down. In the same way, here our mind is just like a wild elephant, and in order to tame this wild elephant, we are using our breath and attention as pole and ropes. Eventually this mind is going to settle down. So this is the very simple practice that you can really apply in your life. And I want you to do this thing every single day whenever you have time. Don't make it a serious thing that you have to do this thing 30 minutes a day. Whenever you have time, just focus all your attention on your incoming and outgoing breath, and go on doing this thing throughout your life. Make it a part of your lifestyle. Just like you have to take shower every single day in order to maintain your hygiene, in the same way, In order to be more focused in life, in order to be more concentrated in your approach, you will have to practice this technique throughout your life. So make it a part of your lifestyle. Now, coming to the third important factor, I want you to enjoy the process. Enjoying the process really makes it easier for you to focus on the task. If you really see the small children playing the video games, you do not have to ask these children to focus on the game. They are engrossed in that game. And this engrossment only happens when you choose a task to focus on according to your skill level. For example, if you are going to play a chess game with someone and your opponent is far above your skill level or far below your skill level, you will find that you have lost your interest in the game, because either you will easily win or either you will easily lose. In order to have a constant challenge in the game, you need an opponent which is just slightly above your skill level or slightly below your skill level. This way you will be constantly engaged in the game. So if you want to focus on a certain thing in your life, make sure that you choose a task that is just slightly above your skill level. If it is something difficult that you want to focus on, then break it down into small tasks. If you are a student, then don't try to finish a book in a day. Break it into small tasks so that you can focus on it for particular amount of time. If you are a professional, then also make sure that you are not aiming too high. You are not trying to achieve too many things at the same time. Break it down in small, simple processes so that you have this constant engagement with that task. This is very essential. So always make sure that you are enjoying the process. Now, the fourth essential factor is to create a distraction-free environment. We live in an environment where we are constantly bombarded with information. The moment we wake up in the morning, it has become a reflex for us to reach out for our phone. We want to go through the notifications, through the emails, through the messages, and this way we have cultivated a delusion that we are consuming information. The actuality is that the information is consuming our attention, and it's a very dangerous thing. In recent researches, it has been found that if you were focused on a task and out of nowhere you got distracted, someone called you or you got a message, in order to again refocus on the task that you were focused upon, you need around 23 minutes. So every time someone calls you or you get a notification or you go through your WhatsApp messages, you are actually delaying the focus for around 23 minutes. So don't let these notifications and messages and these constant distractions hijack your attention. Your attention is very valuable thing. And I'm not someone who's against technology. Technology is a boon, but you should use it rightly. Like I said, that technology should not consume you. You should consume the technology. So make sure you create a very distraction-free environment. In the moments when you want to focus on certain tasks, at least in that moment, you should switch off your phone or set it on an airplane mode, howsoever you're going to deal with it. I think that this video was valuable for you, and these 4 factors are something that you can really apply in your life to become more focused. Just be persistent. You will certainly reap the benefit from it.